Hi everyone, hope all of you are doing fine. So as you all know, Valentine's week and Valentine's Day is approaching, isn't it? So it's good for people who already have found their soulmates and have a romantic time and things like that. But this video is also for the people who, have been having challenges in love, marriages, and might not have found their soulmate yet. So don't despair, because society puts a lot of pressure. Like if you come from India, for example, if you look at the ancient times, people usually used to have child marriages, where even before the female, was even crossed teenage years, they were forced to marry, and that was the culture. So different cultures, different societies, they have different beliefs and man-made rules in place for all that, especially when it comes to love. Society does put certain pressure, especially when you come from certain cultures and communities. But do not despair, because even if you look in terms of spiritual light, in that sort of a sense, if you believe in astrology, normally they say, because when we are younger, especially if we have some planets that are not supportive, for example, if they are in a malefic aspect and not beneficial, then they can cause some problems in a human being, isn't it? So depending on which house each planet is sitting, that is if you're into astrology. I'm not going too deep into it, but if you notice some famous astrologers and the things they say, what they say is, it's good to wait until you cross the age. If you're having a lot of difficulties, troubles, and challenges in your life, especially in love, if it's getting too problematic, or if it's too hard for you to find love, or if you believe in astrology, being from an Indian culture, you check the astrology and you found you have some challenges in that area, especially dosham, they call it dosham, especially Mangal dosham, the dosham of Mars. They say it's not the ideal, because that can cause a lot of problems. But what they also say is, when you're young, if you're having all these problems, and especially you're thinking, everything changes, in time, and even your maturity, you get, hopefully you become more mature as time goes by. But generally speaking, you have more experience in life, you have more experience dealing with people as you get older, so you don't know a lot of things when you're younger as compared to when you're older. I'm not saying that everybody who's older has to be wise and correct. Everybody is still learning and on that learning experience. But as you grow older, even they say astrologically, if you look spiritually too, your planets calm down. Okay, so that's a good thing. So things, they say, gets better in time, that old saying. So that is not, don't take it for like it's just a saying or it's a waste. It's not. Like, if you believe spiritually, especially in astrology, you might have heard even astrologers saying, we don't know how long we're going to live for, but if you make it, as you get older, things get better. Planets, especially the problematic planets that were causing you a lot of rashness, a lot of confusions in your thinking, a lot of mess in your life when you were young, especially your teenage years, those planets all will start calming down. I'm not saying that their malefic effect will suddenly go boom and you have a perfect life. No, but if they're malefic, the negative effects will start calming down as you get older. And especially they say the age after 35, 35 to 40, and after 40, it's going to get, the planets are going to calm down. They're not going to trouble you as much as they used to when you were, say, young, or in your teenage years or childhood, depending on where the planets are. So don't lose hope that because you are, your age is increasing and you haven't still found the right partner, you haven't settled in life, or when you're finding a relationship, it's just bringing in a lot of challenges. You're not just able to find that right person with the right thing, or you're not able to compromise as much. Don't be disheartened, because especially men as well. Like, if you're a woman looking for a guy, men as well, they mature when they get older. So if they are, for example, say below 35ish, they just want to have fun, or they're not ready yet to take that sort of responsibility, commitment. But once they cross 39 and things, most men, I'm not telling everyone, some men, they just refuse to grow up. That's just, and women maybe. I'm not judging, but we can't generalize it. But but depends on person to person, you know, each person. But generally speaking, after the age of 39 as well, you know, the men as well, they want to settle down, they want to take more responsibilities, they do start wishing to have an actual family life, they want to settle down, so which is a good thing. So I'm not saying young women go look for very older man. That's also not, I'm not sure, you know, that's each one personal choice. But what I'm saying is, don't lose hope that you're getting older. Society is pressurizing you, saying, oh, you know, your age is going and now you're not going to get anyone once you cross 30. Don't fall for that sort of wrong thinking and pressure and land into the arms of a wrong person who's going to damage your life even further and emotions. You know, just wait till you find the right one, and age and time doesn't matter in this. You know, love should be something that's timeless. And especially if you're believing spiritually in astrology, and if you're having astrological problems, it's better to wait, especially to cross 35, and then find the right person and get married, because then the chances are more likely that, you know, you would be in a mature place and you would find somebody a bit more mature as well, who's ready to look for companionship and the things that you're looking for beyond the materialistic things and sexual pleasures, because lust is not enough to sustain a lifelong relationship. So yeah, that's all I have to say. So don't be disappointed this Valentine's Day if you don't have a Valentine or a partner. You know, just wait for the right time, because you rather find the right one and lead a good, stable life, valuable life, than be with the wrong one and mess up everything and, you know, land back in square one and think, oh my god, you know, what's going on. So do give it time. Love, you know, is blind, so you need to give time to adjust and make sure it's the right fit for you. And yeah, so whether you have a partner or not, regardless, hope you guys have a good Valentine's Day. And if you don't, just stay positive with this thought. You know, it's always, you don't have to fall for the pressure of society that you need, after 35 your glamour is gone, your that is gone. Nothing is gone, nothing is the same. In fact, you know, if you look astrologically, things might even be better for you, especially after the age of 35 and 40 and all. You know, those are good ages to actually find a love companion and companionship in life, and, you know, take that lustful romance to a more meaningful sort of setting, depending on what your choices are and what you want. So time is not running away. Just wait for the right one, okay? So don't lose hope. And apart from that, wishing all of you a very happy Valentine's Day. The next day after Valentine's Day is my birthday. I turn 32. So yeah, it's very exciting. And maybe if you, like when I was in my 20s, you know, my thinking was all different. Now, you know, life is keeping on teaching me things as I go, challenges that I face. So, you know, always look forward to life, because, you know, when we want something, for example, if somebody tells us don't look at people wearing red t-shirt, your mind will only be searching for red t-shirt, isn't it? So don't focus. If you want something very badly, don't just keep focusing on it. I'm not saying to just tell your mind not to, because if you tell your mind not to, it's going to do exactly that. For example, if you tell your mind not to look at a person who's wearing a red t-shirt, you'll just be focused on that. So instead of that, accept it, and, you know, it's fine. You know, that's what you want. Okay, that's what you want, but let it be a part of you, and just wait for the right timing. And patience is key. And yeah, so it will come, you know, it will happen. Just think positive and believe in the hope that, you know, things will work out for the better as time goes by. It does, definitely does. Because today, I mean, when you were a child, when you fell down, hurt your leg, blood came, but in time things got better. Now you might not even remember how many times you fell down when you were a child, isn't it? So time does make things better. God willing, if you're still alive, you know, depending on your lifespan. But always when you have life, it's always a new opportunity, a new chance, and keep the hope. Keep it positive. All right? Happy Valentine's Day to everybody on Valentine's Day. Take care. Bye, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more lovely videos and recipes if this has been helpful or comforting to you in some way. And if you have any positive messages, do comment on one of the videos and share it, because it'll be helpful for a lot of people out there. Take care. Bye.